My name is Yasmin Alibhai-Brown. I was born and raised in Uganda, and then in 1972 all Asians who had been in that country for 2 generations were thrown out by the dictator Idi Amin. And although I came just before the expulsion order, I could never go back to my homeland. I wasn't a refugee technically because I had a British passport, but it was a worthless British passport because it had the letter D stamped on it, which meant I couldn't come here freely. It was subject to a lot of restrictions. But that sense of being exiled, that sense of loss, that it's almost like a hole that will always be there, is something very few people understand. People do not leave their homelands unless they have to. And even when they do very well elsewhere, they never forget. It's a tremendous loss. When people are seeking a new sanctuary and they come to a new country, what they really need is for people to trust them and for them to be able to trust the people, not in the official services, just ordinary people around them. And that's what I've always felt I was given when I came by a few people, and I try and give to refugees and asylum seekers. In 1975, I started teaching exiles, foreigners, refugees and asylum seekers. And the one person I shall never forget was a young boy, teenager, called Nabil, who was from the Lebanon, which at the time was in the middle of a long and terrible war. And he became very attached to me and I to him. And I've never forgotten him. I have no idea where he is, what he's doing. I hope he's safe. I hope he's well. He would be in his 40s now, I guess. But he was my first son before my first son was born.